Hello everyone. In this video, I'm going to explain about BBC News classification using different algorithms. The goal of this project is to classify the BBC News articles into the fixed number of categories. A detailed explanation is shown of the text classification process using various algorithms, and at last we will know the accuracy for each of the algorithms. It increases the discoverability of information and make all the knowledge discovered available or actionable to support the strategic decision making. Text classification is nothing but it is a process of extracting the information out of those textual documents. Text is one of the most being unstructured data. Text classification with machine learning comes into picture now. Few of the examples are detection of the spam emails, categorization of news articles. Advantages are scalability. Manually analyzing and organizing is slow and much less accurate. Machine learning can automatically analyze millions of surveys, comments, emails, etc. at a fraction of a cost, often in just a few minutes. Other advantage is real-time analysis. There are critical situations that companies need to identify as soon as possible and take immediate action. Machine learning text classification helps it. It makes it easier to improve the accuracy over the time. Let's dive into the code. This code is being implemented in the Google Colab. Let's run the code. The dataset used is BBC News, and it has been imported into the Google Drive. So we are accessing the CSV file from the Google Drive. So after we run the code, we got the accuracy. Let's go into the detailed explanation of the code. There are 4 steps in the text classification. First is dataset preparation. In this dataset preparation step, it includes the process of loading the data and performing the basic pre-processing. We will import all the required libraries. Matplotlib is this library is used to plot the bar graphs. We need to mount the Google Drive, before accessing the files. Then after you load the file, we will use the pandas to read the CSV file. So we got to know there is category and the text column, and these are the article headlines for each of the category. We can know the count of the articles for the unique categories, and the top category is the sport. We will drop all the unnecessary columns which are not required for the steps. We have category column and the text column showing the category and the headlines, article headlines. These are the unique category list. We can count the articles for each of the category. For example, sport is having 511, business is having 510, politics is having 417, tech is having 401, entertainment is 386. Visualizing the data is more effective than reading the numbers. So we will plot a bar graph showing the count of the articles for each of these categories. Next, we will remove the duplicate rows. So next step is data cleaning. Data processing and cleaning is an important step before any text mining task. So in this step, we will remove the punctuation, stop words, and normalize the text as much as possible. After every processing step, it is good practice to check most frequent words in the data. So this is the function to find the most frequent words. So these are the most frequent words for the column, text column, which is the article headline. Next, we will dive into the word cloud. This is a visualization technique for text data where the most frequent word is shown in the biggest font size. Well said, year new. Then we will import the libraries to get the stop words list. Stop words are a set of commonly used words in the language. Next is a tokenization and pre-processing the text. Tokenization basically refers to splitting up a larger body of text into smaller line words or even creating the words for the non-English language. So this is the function for the pre-processing. We will download all the NLTK libraries required for the further process. This is the sample text output before pre-processing and after the pre-processing. We can do pre-processing application on entire BBC News dataset. So this is the output. We can convert the text into the suitable features. This is the next step. Feature engineering is the next step. In this, the raw data set is transferred into the flat features, which can be used in machine learning model. This step also includes the process of creating the news features from the existing data. The data set is then split into training set and the test set. Before that, we will do the label encoding. We will split the data into the train set and the test set. 18% is the test data set and remaining is the train. The final step is model training. This is the final step. In this, model building is done in which machine learning model is trained on a labeled data set. We will import the library for the multinomial name base algorithm. So we will check the accuracy for this model. It is 97.75%. We can save the model for the future use if we using the joblib library if we are building a web app. Next, we will predict the sample. This is the article headline. We will know which category it belongs to after the prediction. Then we will build the confusion matrix. So we can see using the name base, the category of the news article belongs to sport for the text entered here. Once the name base is done, we will now compare the results with using other different algorithms like logistic regression, decision tree, linear SVC, and random forest classifier. We will import the libraries for these models. After we train the model, we will get the accuracy. For the logistic regression, it is 98%. Decision tree, it is 84.53. Linear SVC, it is 97.25. Random forest classifier, it is 96.25. So when you compare, we will get to know for the naive Bayes classifier, it is the highest. Let's dive into the deep learning app. So this is the web application which is being implemented. So I'm running this web application in the Ubuntu. This is the main dashboard to enter the article headline. So in the given text area, we will copy paste the article headline. Then we will predict the category for that article, which is sports. This is the portfolio for the text classification. So the takeaway message is using text classification, we can extract all the information from the unstructured data. Naive-based classifier is the best approach. It is fast and can be used to make real-time predictions. It is simple and it is easy to implement. Thank you so much for your time.